Hello, human beings, and welcome back to your meditation practice. My name is Bee, and I will be leading you through your guided meditation today. I am so passionate about sharing the practice of meditation because it's completely changed my life. The old version of myself was this person who seriously could just not see a way out of her own mind. And I felt so bombarded by my negative thoughts that I was stuck and unable to move forward. And based on the many conversations that I've had with my students, I know that I'm not the only one that's experienced that. We all get stuck in our thoughts, in our feelings, and it's not our fault. Every time the mind thinks something, it's just our brain reacting to our experience. So it's really easy to get frustrated when we get distracted or when we notice that our mind is jumping down a negative rabbit hole. But it's also a great opportunity to practice compassion and practice grace with yourself, because that is just how the mind works. What meditation allows us to do is give our feelings and our thoughts space so that instead of letting them get the best of us, we can actually work with them and use every distraction as an opportunity to move forward, to learn more about ourselves, and to create a sense of focus in our mind. So if you'll join me today, I'd love for you to find a comfortable seat. So if you're on the floor like me, your legs can be loosely crossed in front of you or tucked behind you. If you ever feel any sense of lower back pain during your meditation practice, if you have sat on the ground before, I would always advise sliding a cushion or a pillow underneath your seat. If you're in a chair, that's great too, just planting 2 feet on the ground so that you feel that sense of support beneath you. If you're lying down, I would also advise you to plant 2 feet down on the bed or on the floor. Your knees are bent up. That is going to give your low back extra support and also encourage you not to fall asleep. So once you've set up your body and you find your seat, you can choose whether you'd like to close the eyes or keep them open. If the eyes stay open, the gaze will be cast down just a few feet in front of you. So if you are gazing down, the back of your neck stays long, slight tuck of the chin to the chest. And instead of fixating on one point, you're taking in this panoramic view, so gaze is hazy and soft. And as you settle into stillness, you can start to be more aware of your body and space, how it feels to be in your body, what you're already bringing into the meditation practice. And without judgment, we let those feelings be there, or we can maybe even set them aside, and we start to really focus on the breath. Most of the time I like to kick off my practice by just taking a big breath in and a full breath out. You can almost think of wiping the slate clean. And then just let your breath start to come in and out of the body naturally. So there's no extra effort. The only effort you're really using is to focus. So as you follow the breath with your mind, with this new idea that every distraction is an opportunity, can you be gentle when you do fall off track of focusing on the breath? When you notice the mind has wandered off, can you give yourself grace, knowing that the breath is just a moment away? And as you focus on the breath, you're really creating new experience for your mind. Even though in our practice we typically focus on the breath for support because it's accessible, every time we practice, it's going to feel slightly different. So let this be a new, fresh experience where you're trying your best in this moment, in the present moment, to give your breath your undivided attention. And right here, if you notice that the mind has wandered off, bringing a sense of formality and discipline to your practice, trying your best to come back, restart. Let the next breath mark a fresh new experience, an experience that involves focus, presence, non-judgment, compassion, and maybe even clarity. Final moments of practice, giving yourself time to come back to the breath one last time. And then when you're ready to officially come out of your practice, you can open your eyes or raise your gaze and start to come back into the room. Amazing job, everybody. Congratulations on completing your practice for today. If you would like to continue to deepen your meditation practice, consider joining the challenge, which is my online yoga and meditation membership. You can decide whether you'd like to join for the month or the entire year. And there are a lot of benefits to joining for the entire year, such as one-on-one sessions with me and access to my entire on-demand library. I look forward to seeing you all next week. And I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day.